नमस्ते, मेरा नाम राजगोपाल असावा है। मैं डालस टेक्सास में रहता हूँ। श्री दत्ता मूर्ति स्थापना उत्सव और गुरु शिष्य मेला उत्सव में आप सबका स्वागत है। इस साल के उत्सव का थीम है इंटरनेशनल उत्सव। मुझे बताया गया है कि तकरीबन 5,000 से ज़्यादा डिसाइपल्स उत्सव में आए हुए हैं और ये भी बताया गया है कि हज़ारों डिसाइपल्स ऐसे हैं जिन्होंने अपनी ज़िंदगी में कभी कोई उत्सव मिस नहीं किया। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस टू ऑल ऑफ यू। मैं भी आप लोगों के बीच में होता, मगर अभी रिसेंटली ही मैंने अपनी इंडिया की ट्रिप कंक्लूड की और आई एम नाउ बैक इन यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स। सो सिंस आई कैन बी देयर इन पर्सन, कांता दादा, माधव जी and Pratibha asked me to make this short video talking about HungerMitao. What is HungerMitao? HungerMitao, hunger is hunger. Mitao, as all of you know, is an Indian Hindi word which means wipe out. In 2015, I was having lunch with our local mayor here in Dallas, Texas. And during the lunch, he asked me to sponsor his backpack program. I initially thought it was some kind of a marketing gimmick, only to find out that this is backpack filled with enough food for a child to last for the weekend. I was shocked to learn that. Especially the area where we live here in Dallas, Texas is called Plano. It's a pretty affluent area. So I immediately mentioned to the mayor that, oh, these are backpacks for the downtown, the rough neighborhoods, etc. And he corrected me. He said, no, Raj, this is for schools where your children went and where my children are going. I was further shocked. So I came home, talked to my wife about that. We were both in disbelief. We immediately decided to dig deep and validate how much this issue is for real. So for 2 years, we started volunteering at the local food bank, joined various committees to understand if this hunger issue is for real and also what is the right way to solve this problem. After 2 years, once we validated that truly hunger issue was real, not just in North Texas where we lived, but across America, we were shocked to learn that 50 million people, almost 12% of US population, was struggling to put food on the family table. That's a large number. 1 in 4 school-going children right where we lived did not know where the next meal is coming from. Friday when they left school for home, the next full meal was Monday when they came back to school. Because at school they got free or subsidized meals. Once we learned about it, we were shocked and we wanted to be part of the solution. So we not only decided to give our donation to the food bank, but we also proposed to the food bank that we would like to engage the Indian American community to throw their support behind the excellent work the food bank was doing. And we chose the food bank because we were very impressed with the efficiencies through which they were getting the food to the needy. In every zip code, and unfortunately there are hungry people in every zip code, in every zip code the food bank has a network of pantries and programs through which they can make it easy for those who are struggling with hunger to access free, nutritious food. So we basically felt that our impact as individual could be limited, but when our entire community joins forces and decides to make an impact on our karma bhumi, it could be monumental. So with that, we proposed to the CEO of the food bank that we would like to start a movement. And I use the word movement because we did not want to create yet another 501c3 organization. And by creating a movement, we kept the bureaucracy out. There are no titles. There is no president, secretary, treasurer, etc. We were all singularly focused on helping raise awareness about the hunger issue within our community, and then show them multiple ways through which they could be part of the solution. Ways through which they could be part of the solutions are they could volunteer at the food bank, they could conduct food drives during our festivals and special occasions, and of course they could donate to the food bank, which they need to ensure that they are able to, first of all, procure the needed food to make it a nutritious meal, and also to make sure that the food is distributed effectively in a timely basis to every zip code within which they have their pantries and programs that they are operating. So in 2017, on September 29th, after getting the approval from the food bank, we launched HungerMitao. Now, we also knew our Indian American community, unless we have an ambitious goal, our community will not necessarily step up and take charge. So with that in mind, at the time of launch, we went ahead and shared it with our food bank leaders that the Indian American community will enable 1 million meals for the hungry folks here in North Texas area. We did not give them a timeline because we had no idea how long it will take. So we went ahead and made that commitment, and the very next day we started conducting our HungerMitao awareness sessions. From 2 people at a Starbucks coffee shop to 20,000 people at the football stadium, we went out and spoke about the rampant hunger issue, not just in North Texas, but across America. When people learned about it, they were in disbelief just as we were. And some people stepped up to the plate right away and said, hey, we want to be engaged and we want to get involved. Some people took some time to do their own due diligence. But at the end of the day, I'm proud to say that our Indian American community stepped up in a big way. And within 7 months, we raised 1 million meals here in North Texas. The word got out, other food banks heard about it, they reached out to us and they said, hey, we have a large Indian American community right here where we operate. Can you please launch HungerMitao there? So we started setting up HungerMitao chapters in locations where there was high concentration of the Indian American community. We launched it in Houston, in Fort Worth, in Austin, in Atlanta, New York City, Detroit, Seattle, and the most recent one in San Diego. Friends, HungerMitao has now been operational as a movement for the last 7 years. We operated through the pandemic. We were a force that the food banks could count on, and we delivered. That's the Indian American community, they delivered. Today, I'm proud to share with you that the Indian American community here across America has enabled 75 million nutritious meals through HungerMitao in the last 7 years. And we have only just begun. I also want to share with you that it was always our vision that we will start with the Indian American community because I'm from India and our network is within the Indian diaspora. But we always felt that this model, if it can work for the Indian American community, we should be able to replicate it to other communities. So another feather in the cap for the Indian American community, for the HungerMitao movement, is that we shared this model with the Chinese community and they are up and running. Theirs is called Ni Hao. We shared it with the Hispanic community and they are up and running and it's called Sinamre. And last year we shared it with the Japanese community and they have their version of HungerMitao. It's called Nakayoshi. We are ready to share this model with anyone who has decided to join forces in the fight against hunger to ensure that no human across the United States, across the world, goes hungry in today's day and age. I am also very, very proud to share with you that during this journey of HungerMitao, we have come across a variety of philanthropists and amazing people. And the most amazing person I can think of, which I would like to share with you, is our own Kanta Dada. About 3 years ago, I had the good fortune of meeting him in person when the DPLMF Dallas chapter recognized HungerMitao for the work that we are doing. During our conversations, listening to Kanta Dada's speech, it felt like it was a connection. It was a connection made in heaven. We immediately joined forces. When DPLMF learned about the HungerMitao movement, and both of us, both DPLMF and HungerMitao, are of belief that in today's day and age, no human being should go hungry. Food is every human's birthright. And when we logged into that theme, we decided that, okay, we will do a lot better collaborating. So with DPLMF, I'm happy to share with you that over last 3 years, we have expanded HungerMitao into many locations beyond the 8-9 chapters that I spoke with you about. We have Houston, we have Kansas City, San Diego was actually a result of our collaboration. We have New Jersey and Florida, and I'm probably missing a few more, but over the last 3 years, we have together gone out to food banks and done volunteering together. We have also conducted food drives, we have raised funds, and collectively we have provided hundreds of thousands of meals to the food challenged people across United States. Friends, this is a movement that needs everybody's engagement. So if any of you is interested in learning more about HungerMitao and what HungerMitao and DPLMF, which is Dr. Parnekar's Life Management Foundation, what we are doing together, please reach out to us. We would love to get involved. I believe there is delegation here from Europe, Australia, and other locations. If you are interested in starting a HungerMitao movement in your region, reach out to us. We will share everything that we know. All our knowledge base is your knowledge base. We want to get the ball rolling. And one other thing that I wanted to share with you is that in my recent trip to India, we have also started exploring how we can start HungerMitao India chapter. So stay tuned. We look forward to working together, and together let us HungerMitao. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and you can reach out to Sri Madhavji Apte, our Pratibha, and reach out to us, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you. Namaste.